going on, everybody? Joseph Hadid here for Worldwide Sport Updates, your podcast, your news, your local community. Good morning, sports family. Thank you for tuning in to Worldwide Sport Updates, your podcast, your sports, your news, your local community. It is TGIF, ladies and gentlemen, and happy President's Day weekend, and also happy Valentine's Day to everybody that celebrate out there Valentine's with your couples, with your families, with your loved ones, no matter what it is. Today is a beautiful, lovely day. And also, we want to say congratulations to the Philadelphia Eagles on becoming Super Bowl 59 champions. Defeating the Kansas City Chiefs last week, Super Bowl Sunday. Final score 40-22 in New Orleans, Louisiana. And hopefully everybody going out to Philadelphia today for the parade will have a great time and enjoy and celebrate with all the Eagles staff, the players, the fans. Enjoy it. It's going to be a pretty awesome and memorable day nonetheless. Philadelphia, you deserve it. The city of brotherly love is your Super Bowl champs 2024 2025 season. What a season. What a team. Truly phenomenal. All right, let's go over what transpired in sports this past week as we recap the NFL, MLB, NHL, NBA, MLS, college basketball, men's and women's, WNBA. You name it, we have it all here for you. Yes, this is your host, Joseph Hadid, ladies and gentlemen, for Worldwide Sport Updates, your podcast, your sports, your news, your local community, as we're always dedicated to committed to delivering sports updates and news throughout the daily basis here for you. All right, let's go over what transpired this past week as the NBA announces the HBCU Classic. The NBA has announced its annual HBCU Classic presented by AT&T, the highly anticipated event that will feature a lineup of celebrations, entertainment, and career development opportunities for the fourth consecutive year. AT&T will serve as the presenting sponsor of the HBCU Classic, along with Foot Locker and Google serving as associate sponsors. Morehouse College and Tuskegee University from the Southern Intercollegiate Athletic Conference, SIAC, will play in the game. Each school will receive $100,000 from the NBA and AT&T. On-air talent includes Brian Custer, Grant Hill, and Taylor Rooks. Along with the game, there will be a slew of activities, including the Welcome to the Bay event, NBA Cares All-Star Day of Service, the 2025 Castrol Rising Stars, the Player Development Workshop, and the HBCU Career Development Session. The NBA Deputy Commissioner and Chief Operating Officer Mark Tatum spoke about the importance of the league's partnership with HBCUs. All right, let's shift over to some NHL hockey news. The NHL and the NHL and the NHL Players Association have announced plans to hold a World Cup of Hockey in the year 2028. The World Cup of Hockey is returning 3 years from now. The NHL and NHL Players Association unveiled plans Tuesday to host a tournament in early 2028, aiming for February. The goal is to have an international tournament every other year, with players going to the Olympics in 2026 and 2030. The announcement came at the Four Nations face-off that was pared down and pushed back from initial planning because of questions over Russia's participation given the country's ongoing war in Ukraine. Details are limited about the 2028 World Cup, including how many teams will participate, the format and location of games. Commissioner Gary Bettman said there will be at least 8 teams and that the league will be asking cities for bids on hosting games. The league and the union are going ahead with the tournament without the International Ice Hockey Federation, and with Bettman saying this is an all NHL event. All right, let's shift over to some NFL news. National Football League. As we close out and get ready for the offseason. But we have some news to cover though. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell is planning to revamp the game next season with these moves. Yeah, he's already making some moves, huh? NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell has been seeking ways to evolve the league without making changes just for the sake of change. This game has gone so much faster, he said. Goodell is shifting the NFL draft to prime time and moving it between cities to create a traveling spectacle. Other adjustments include allowing choreographed touchdown celebrations, expanding the game pace, moving back PAT attempts, and expanding the regular season while shrinking the preseason. They're also planning to reshuffle the roster. Interestingly, teams are now frequently playing multiple short weeks, with some set to play 3 games in just 11 days. The Baltimore Ravens managed such a stretch last season and emerged undefeated. All right, let's shift over to some Major League Baseball news. All right, in quotes, you better bring it. Martin is ready to compete for the opening day job. Who will be the White Sox opening day starter on March 27 when the Angels visit Wright Field? Many people are questioning that. That topic is being discussed among the White Sox hierarchy as pitchers and catchers completed their second day of work at spring training, that is. It already started, folks, at the team's Camelback Ranch facilities. But Davis Martin, the 28-year-old senior member of the White Sox rotation, and one of the 3 main candidates with Martin Perez and Jonathan Cannon, shared a humorous conversation he had with Cannon, illustrating the importance of this honor. In quotes, "I said, you better bring it," said Martin with a broad smile. "I want it, I know he wants it, and I know Martin wants it. You are not a competitor if you don't want to be the number 1 guy and the responsibilities that come with that." In quotes, "You see the responsibilities Garrett Crochet held, that Dylan Cease held. You need to be the guy who goes out there and executes 33 starts on the year, and the whole team looks to you to be successful. This is the guaranteed one day we are going to have a really good shot of winning. So you dream about that opportunity to cherish that role." All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's shift over to some Major League Soccer news. MLS. Lower division USL plans rival to MLS. USL last year launched a first division women's league, the USL Super League, which competes separately from the established National Women's Soccer League, the NWSL, and now intends to do the same with the men's game. In the USA, the sports governing body, the U.S. Soccer Federation, designates standards for each division, and there is nothing to stop rivals leagues being formed and operating if they meet such standards. In quotes, today is a defining moment for the USL and the future of soccer in the United States. Alec Papadix, the CEO of the United Soccer League, said in a statement. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all for this week. I will see you on next Friday's recorded podcast. Till then, comment, hit the like button, subscribe, share it out. Let everybody know what Worldwide Sport Updates is all about. Your podcast, your sports, your news, your local community. Sports family, take care of each other. Have yourself a blessed weekend. And happy President's Day. All right. Take care of each other, ladies and gentlemen. We will interact next Friday. This is Joseph Hadid, your podcast from Worldwide Sport Updates. Signing off.